Here is the beating heart of Moscow. Kremlin, the oldest fortress of Moscow, and its symbol, is big enough to keep you exploring for hours. From the missing eagles to the record-holding chimes, Kremlin has a lot of secrets to unravel. Kremlin, or as the Russians call it, Kremlin, overlooks the Moskva River, Alexander Garden, and the Red Square. The complex includes cathedrals, palaces, and departments. Stay tuned and explore the 800-year-old fortress of Moscow, and make sure to subscribe to our channel. Not only Kremlin is the biggest fortress built in medieval Russia, it is also the biggest one in Europe that is fully functioning. You may think surely there are bigger castles scattered in Europe. Kremlin, however, is the only one that is being used and occupied. In late 19th century, the color of the walls were changed from white to red. Though pictures of an older Kremlin with white walls are captured by many painters of 18th and late 19th century. During the reign of Tsars, all four towers of Kremlin were decorated with double-headed eagles, representing the Tsar Empire. However, in 1935, the Soviet government replaced the eagles with 5 pointed stars that we see today. During these 80 years since their installment, the stars stopped glowing only twice. The first time, during the Second World War, as it was best to hide the location of Kremlin from German air forces. The second time they were switched off for filming a scene from the movie The Barber of Siberia in 1997. Which took place before the Russian Revolution. Behind the 2,235 meters of Kremlin walls, there are 5 squares and 18 departments, while 20 towers are erected around them. Facing the Red Square with a clock on the exterior, Spasskaya Tower is the most popular, while the Troyskaya Tower with 18 meters of height is the tallest. There are 2 ways to get in the Kremlin that surprisingly don't open to the Red Square itself. The main entrance is at Kutafia Tower that is always cramped with a long queue of tourists waiting to get through the security gates. After passing the tower, followed by a bridge, then the Troskaya Tower, you finally get inside the Kremlin premises. The Kremlin Jewelry and Armory Museum, several cathedrals, residence area, and the President's official meeting hall are all places that you can check out while visiting, as well as the largest bell and cannon in the world. Tsar Cannon was built in 1586 on the order of Tsar Fyodor Ivanovich. Although it weighs 39.312 tons and is the largest bombard cannon built, it was never used in a battle and has never fired a shot. The Tsar bell is a 6.40 meters tall, 6.6 diameter metal bell that weighs 202 tons and was commissioned by Empress Anna Ivanovna from 1733 to 1735. There had been many obstacles in the way of its construction, such as the massive fires occurring in 1737. For putting out the fire, cold water was used, which ultimately damaged the bell, breaking a piece of it. The 11.5-ton piece was never repaired and is still beside the bell as of today. The bell and the cannon are both of significant importance and are recorded in Guinness Book of Records. After seeing the two metal giants, we are headed to the cathedrals. The architectural style is very delicate, and the reflection of the golden domes are mesmerizing. This square has 3 cathedrals, and was a frequent place for marriage or coronation ceremonies. Assumption Cathedral. For many centuries, it has been the central cathedral of the Russian state, and the burial place of metropolitans and patriarchs. The Archangel Cathedral, the burial place of the Grand Princes of Moscow, appanage to princes and first Russian czars. It is devoted to the Archangel Michael, patron saint of Russian warriors. Annunciation Cathedral, private chapel of the Moscow Grand Princes and Russian czars, an outstanding monument of Russian architectural tradition. Ivan the Great Bell Tower. The ensemble of the Ivan the Great Bell Tower, located on the border between the cathedral and the Ivanovo squares, is the compositional center of the Kremlin. It was created over more than 3 centuries, from 1505 to 1815, and consists of 3 different objects: the pillar of the Ivan the Great Bell Tower, the Assumption Belfry, and the Filare Annex.